Welcome to the channel and welcome to another leg of our journey around the world. My name is Captain Tango. We're currently in Mumbai for leg 28 out of 45. Our destination today on this first leg is Kathmandu, so that should be an exciting approach into Kathmandu. With me I have First Officer Crafty.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing, Crafty?
I'm doing well, and you, Captain?
Captain is good. We have a busy day today of flying, right? 2 legs.
Yep.
Start with the
Yeah,
first
it's a long one.
here out of Kathmandu. So, as usual, we'll thank our viewers for joining us, and we're gonna hop into action. The usual hurry up and go. So the first thing is gonna be to get our clearance. Let me see what we're expecting. First, figuring out the frequency clearance deliveries on 12185. Peter from our team brought the plane in.
Thanks,
we're pretty
Peter.
much on schedule. Yeah, the team did a great job. We left the plane in Rome and voila! Next day we are in Mumbai. Okay, let's see how clearance delivery is busy or not.
I'm confused. What are we looking at on the screen?
Just the terminal. I mean, we park facing kind of a... there's no... They bust the passenger and it's...
Oh, I see. Okay.
Here's to Kathmandu, initial flight level 390, take off runway 27, acknowledging for Alpha departure, initial climb flight level 80, spark 0304, Air India 639. That's 639, read flight connect, reported for push and start, passengers on board. We will report when ready to push and start with passengers on board Air India 639.
And delivery, good early morning. JeeHell Juliet Hotel Lima 44 is an Airbus A320, extend Charlie 16. We're looking for clearance to Kathmandu.
JeeHell 44 Mumbai delivery, namaskar. Copy clearance, clear to destination Kathmandu. Zulu 4, final flight level 350, departure runway 27. Annually to Alpha departure, Cockpit transition, Asia climb flight level 80 for 0352.
We are clear to Kathmandu, flight level 350 out of runway 27 via the Anoli to Alpha Cockpit transition. Initial climb is flight level 80 and we will squawk 0352 for GL44.
There's 44, read back correct, reported for push and start with POB.
Will do, GL44. With POB.
And delivery at level 511 ready for push and start up.
Alright, so we got our squawk code. So let's start preparing 0352.
We land initially 8 to October 5.
Okay, I had put a reminder here, so flight level 80 is our initial altitude, we will squawk, 350 is what we had planned, 27 is in the box, via the Anoli to Alpha departure transition, so that's good. Good day, good morning, wherever you are. Alright, let's do the before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Have been completed.
Gear pins.
Have been removed.
Signs.
Are both on.
ADIRS.
Nav and no drift.
Fuel quantity.
Fuel quantity. This is a 2-hour flight, so it shouldn't be too bad, but we carry a lot of extra fuel. So we're looking at 15.3 balance, and that is a cross-check against our flight plan.
Takeoff data.
We have them, and I've planned for a possible intersection takeoff up to November 4 So we can take November 4, November 2, and November 1. It's probably going to be a queue at November 1, but just in case.
Barrel wrap.
We're showing 10101, set 3 time, reading 40 feet. The field elevation is 40 feet, so perfect. Let's do below the line as well.
Windows and doors are as
Closed as they'll ever be.
Beacon.
The beacon is on.
Thrust levers.
Our idle
Parking brakes.
set. That's the before start checklist completed onto the line. Alright, well let's see if we can. So yes, POB. I am not familiar with that, assuming
Ask Caroline.
yes I could, but she might be a little scared if the pilot start. Oh, persons on board? Okay. So today we are carrying 124 lucky passenger, and then we have 4 crew members and the 2 pilots, so 130. Alright, let's see how busy delivery is. Looks okay. Delivery GL44 stand Charlie 16 ready for push. POB is 130.
JL1, JL44 disregard last transition, JL44 POB 130 cockpit, contact west ground 121.75.
We'll switch to west ground on 121.75. Thanks for the service, GL44. Alright, 121.75 is west ground tower, will be possibly the next. There is another ground controller, so we'll see. Man, the door is still open, that's why it's so noisy in here.
Digit 10975, continue Lima 4 November, Fulsa runway 14.
Okay.
Lima November, short November 14.
Let's go. Okay. For pushing departure, that should be better. On my ground, very good, very early morning. JeeHell 44 stand Charlie 16. We're ready for push and start.
GL Purple, push and start approved, face north, QNH 1011.
Push and start approved facing north, GL 44. And 1011 is cross-check. That's what we had. Okay, are they gonna close
Oh,
the
thank
door? Yeah, I know.
Finnair 27,
Getting loud in here.
14, continue taxi November 1, hold short Mike 7.
Cross 114, November, hold short of...
Okay, so is it facing north, which is not exactly what I was expecting, but sure. So it would be nose to the right. I wonder, oh, maybe he's gonna send us over there, we'll see.
Continue November.
The taxi route, as we have experienced on several flights at large airport like Mumbai, can get challenging, especially in the dark.
So what are we waiting for?
We're gonna just get pushed right now, nose right.
Okay.
We're not waiting.
Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brake came in off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're clear to start number 2.
On.
And our block off time is 21:39.
And Alpha 11.
21:39. We are 16 minutes ahead of schedule. Enough said.
Continue taxi November 1,
We don't want to jinx it.
Cabin attendants, armed doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard JeeHell Flight 44, departing from Mumbai to Kathmandu. My name is Caroline, and I'm your lead flight attendant today. Joining me are my fellow crew members, Raj, Priya, Amit, and Neha. We're thrilled to have you on board. Please pay close
Locals.
attention to the upcoming
Yeah,
safety
locals.
demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Now, let's go over some important safety information. First, please
Engine
ensure
keys
your seatbelts
available.
are fastened,
Engine one
adjusted,
started.
and opened properly. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever Next,
Thank
please
you.
return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for
Please set
takeoff and
parking
landing.
brakes.
All mobile phones and electronic devices
Parking
must be
brake
set
is
to flight
set.
mode.
You're clear to
And
disconnect.
larger
Please
devices
show us
like
the pin
laptops
on
should
the
be
left
securely
side.
stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited anywhere on board, including
Negative.
in the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure.
Yeah, she fades away.
Mhm.
The volume for some reason. I'm not sure.
Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe. Remember to
So we might have to go 1219 or I don't know.
Engine 2 is available and the
Wonderful.
chrono
We can
is
start a chrono. We can do
started.
the flow. Tug is coming up.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I'll see you next time.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And for those of us who join us as we prepare to embark on our journey to Kathmandu, please by all means stick around. We will have our usual raffle prize, including the USB A320 mini overhead. So any donation as little as a $2, or I think you can even do $1, a euro, £2, pound, will enter you into the raffle. And we don't have many entries. Most of the people who have kindly donated are either non-flight simmer or they are extreme flight simmers and they have already
Everything they
of
need.
and more.
But I don't know who doesn't need a yoke the Yeti.
Yeah, we'll talk
Honestly.
also about the Yeti. Okay, let's do the after start checklist.
Anti-ice?
Not required.
ECAM status?
Oh, you still can't stand us. It's still normal.
Pitch trim.
Pitch a trim. Let me check that. Is up 0.7. Cross check.
Rudder trim.
Is 0. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's do the flight control before we get a busy taxiway.
Sounds good. Full up.
Hold on, I'll
Or
give
full-
an
I'm sorry.
opportunity to. Yeah, let's try again. Let's
Full
hear.
left. Full right. Neutral. Now full up.
There you go.
Full down. Neutral.
Wonderful.
Full right.
Rudder, yes.
Full left.
That's one thing, even
Neutral.
in the sim, believe me, you want to do it because you don't want to be barreling down the runway on VATSIM and realize you can't rotate or use the rudder. So, all right, let's do the before takeoff checklist, at least down to the line.
Flight controls.
Have been checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Briefing.
You and I have been briefed.
Flap setting.
Flap setting, we're looking at config 1,
V1.
143,
VR.
144,
V2.
147,
Flex temp.
47.
ATC.
Is on, we're talking to them.
ECAM memo.
Is the usual pitch trim error, so we'll be aware
That
of
we
that.
ignore.
But yeah, it's in the green.
Yeah.
Anything in the green on the trim wheel is not gonna kill us, so we should be good. And we're still in the envelope. I don't know why it's not happy. Somebody said you need to put anything down and then it would be happy. Let's try that. Maybe Peter said that, or let's try it. Let's clear and test.
Uh-huh.
No, I'd try before. Let's go back to 0.7. All right. Yeah, that's the best I can do. It's all right. Okay, let's try to figure out which taxi route they're gonna give us. I believe it's gonna end up in November 1, runway 27.
French baguette.
Where are we? Are we on West Coast 7?
Yep.
Ground GL44 ready to taxi out of Charlie 16.
GL44 taxi, Whiskey 7, runway 14, hold short, Whiskey 4.
Whiskey 7, runway 14, hold short, Whiskey 2, GL44.
Hold short, Whiskey 4.
Correction, hold short, Whiskey 4, GL44. Alright, he is allowing us to taxi on an inactive runway. Okay, everything looks good on your side. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Let's go! Let's get this party started. So that is the plan. Straight until runway 14, then a right. We'll taxi down the runway. Hold short Whiskey 4. Yeah, that's way crossing. So we like to park in less busy area of the airport, so that's why we're not at the main terminal. We picked a spot that was easy for Peter, just exited the runway and was able to enter this taxiway. And then we have a little bit of a longer taxi, but we were in block, pushing back, and as you can tell, there's no... We'll join the queue, don't worry, we'll see. We'll see the conga line, but for now it's all clear.
Roger, November Whiskey 4, and what was the last one, sorry?
Hold short runway 14.
Hold short 14, ProSim 09.
Okay, we are on Whiskey 7, so remember, yellow on a black background is the one you are on, red is runway, and 14 is on that side, so that's 1432. It's not an active runway, so we'll...
Oh, we're just crossing that.
Well, no, we're actually taking it.
Okay, so I should start the chrono?
No. This is not our takeoff runway. We're using it as a taxiway, which always makes me nervous.
That is very... makes me nervous too.
Bison 26, where you go, sir?
Seems a little ill-advised.
Well, they don't have too many options.
Yeah.
This is the...
I mean, I'm sure they're doing it because they don't have any other
Well,
choice.
it's inactive, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Bill.
Okay, there should be a high-speed exit here that we're gonna cross. We're looking for Whiskey 4.
JeeHell 44, contact ground on 121.9.
Ground on 121.9 or GL44.
See, now he just crossed.
Well, yeah, but that was probably his instruction.
Yeah.
Behind the departing or behind the
Behind the departing, line up and wait.
So that says Echo 5.
Yes, now.
I think we're a little, but let's better safe than sorry.
So remember to press the button before you start talking.
Ground JeeHell 44 on runway 14, holding short Whiskey 4.
Perfect.
JeeHell 44, Mumbai ground, namaskar, taxi via runway 14, November 1, holding point runway 27.
Via runway 14, and then November 1, holding point runway 27, GL44.
JeeHell 44, November 1 is your second left.
Say again for GL44.
JeeHell, correction, 2 stations at once. First, JeeHell 44, November 1 is your second left.
Oh, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, second left, November 1, hold short 27, GL44.
Hockey, switchback, confirm requesting push and start. Hockey, startup approved, unit 1011, report ready for taxi.
It's the second... I mean, he wants to make sure we do not, because these runway cross.
Yeah.
He want to make sure we do not cross
2 stations at once. First,
the landing runway, which is 27.
privilege 109er, confirm you were calling.
privilege 109.
It's really hard to tell.
Privilege 109er, Mumbai ground, namaskar. Via Whiskey 4
I think,
runway
yeah, this is
14,
November
taxi via
1.
Echo 5,
Signs are not very...
4 short hotel.
Because at runway crossing you don't have all the markings and all the things you get to protect you from entering a runway.
Mumbai ground, mode cargo 420 ready to
Monaco 420, taxi by
Is that the queue we see over there?
Mike 7, hold short November 1.
Okay, we are on November 1, and we've been clear all the way. Wonderful. Yeah, now we see November 1 on the ground. You see, when you come from a taxiway, you have these red signs, but when you're in a runway, they're not gonna... Alright, thanks for joining us, guys. We are taxiing to runway 27 out of Mumbai, a 2-hour flight to Kathmandu. We're going to Kathmandu.
Like the song said.
That's right.
Mike 7, November 1, holding point runway 27.
Get on 199, taxi via Tango Hotel, Mike 7, make sure that November 1, 1827.
Okay, taxi by Quebec, hold short runway 27, contact tower 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting announcement. This flight is being streamed live on YouTube, so please be on your best behavior. We appreciate your cooperation and hope you enjoy the flight.
Caroline, wonderful.
1091, clear of Old Cargo, Airbus, correction, Boeing 747-400, taxi via Papa, Zulu, stand Victor 5.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure. And let's go ahead and do the before takeoff checklist below
Flight
the line.
controls?
Okay, Captain,
No,
crew,
below
take
the
us
line,
for
please.
departure.
Flight instruments?
No, below the line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
already did
Cabin
all that.
crew. I meant-
Advised?
Yeah. Engine mode selector.
Normal
PAX.
on, and that's the before takeoff checklist completed.
Thank you.
Hey, the queue is not bad. They're managing very well.
Give way to Air India, Boeing 7, correction, Boeing 777-200
Oh, no,
on
that's the
hotel.
wrong one.
Gonna give away to the 727-200 on hotel for both cargo.
Looks like we're number 2 for departure.
Old Cargo 420, that's an Air India 777-200.
Is there two planes there? One big one and then one small
Oh, is there
one?
another one?
I think there's another one, yeah.
So we're number
There's
oh,
the
you're
Virgin
right,
and then
yeah,
there's
yeah,
the
yeah.
little teeny ant.
Well, we might be a teeny ant.
Yeah.
So we're number 3.
Okay, relatively speaking. That's a big ass plane. Wow.
Ground, CLM 2064, we are taxiing on November 1.
Yeah, you can see the arrival, so they're waiting for a slot.
Contact tower 118.1, good day. Correction, monitor tower 118.1.
So if you're new to our stream, the instruments you can see at the bottom on the left is your primary flight display, or PFD. You know how much we love using acronyms in aviation. On the right is your ND, or navigation display. That's where you can see kind of top-down view and the aircraft incoming. And then we each have on our side, on our respective side, the flight computer, basically the MCDU, or MACD, in the Airbus A320.
When he says Tango, I always think he's talking to you for a split second.
I'm not that famous quite yet. We're working on it. We're working on it. All right. So we started the chrono to make sure we had at least 3 minutes of engine warm up. So we're way past that.
I'm gonna wait
So
to
that's
reset
good.
it.
Yeah. Pan Am, I love the fact that they've added historical liveries.
So they changed it and then now they went back?
Hold on. Monitor tower 118.1. Thanks for the service, JeeHell 44. Okay, 118.1. We're monitoring, so we don't need to talk to them. Radar is 1279er. And that's passing 800 feet per D8 So the call sign for Pan Am is Clipper.
Oh. Okay.
So Has he been clear? I'm surprised he has his.
But you said they returned. They doing a retro livery.
Yeah. I'm surprised he has his strobes on. Because there's.
Maybe he
Or
doesn't
maybe he
realize
got
it.
all ready because he was. Okay, let me pay attention.
Yeah.
Because attention usually doesn't pay me much, so.
Neither does
What is
YouTube.
landing? What is landing? What is that?
hard to
I
tell.
don't know.
It's blurry.
162 Mumbai Rail Tower, Namaskar, continue approach. Continue 1960. Clipper 511, line up and wait, runway 27.
Clipper 511, so that's him. Expedite. Yeah, there's not a lot of.
Clipper 511, disregard, cancel, line up.
Ooh, he's on the runway. Technically, he's on the runway, but you know.
So he shouldn't have done that. It's like when you're at a stoplight, you know.
They think you can start, you know, on a dime, and yes, these engines are powerful, but they take quite a long time to spool up, and he was fully ready. That's why he already had his lights and all that.
Yeah.
Although that's probably a little scary for the landing aircraft.
To see a
because
plane.
Yeah, well, the
rolling.
plane is fine, but if you see big landing lights, usually that's only when you've been cleared. So, or maybe it's a VATSIM.
Yankee, runway 27, clear to land.
Ouch.
Yeah, I turn it off. I don't know what that happens. So, the incoming plane is on a 6-mile final. I think they're creating space after. Certainly for Clipper. I don't know if we can after the.
Behind arriving a Boeing 737, line up and wait, runway 27 behind.
Behind arriving Boeing 737, line up.
Okay, there's another one.
Yeah,
Landing.
beautiful, beautiful.
I don't think our viewers can see that.
Yeah.
Can they?
Oh, is it too
I think
high?
it's a little high.
Oh
Yeah, it's
no,
a little high.
I know.
That's okay. Okay.
Well, I can switch.
So
to
did he? So he's. Did he get? He must
Yeah,
have got.
yeah.
Just now.
He's good.
Okay.
Let's do this. This should help. So while the landing aircraft is still rolling down the runway, he wants to use that time to get that guy ready to go. So he told him to line up and wait.
Clipper 511, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 120 degrees, 05 knots.
So a plane is gonna land on, kind of over here.
No, you can
Oh.
never do that.
Okay. That. Well, line up
Okay.
and wait wasn't that. It was over here.
No. Line up and wait is on the runway. This is hold short.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, come on, we can go.
You want me to go ahead and
Hold on,
reset
hold
the
on.
chrono?
Yeah, you can reset
Okay.
the chrono for sure. I mean, he needs a certain separation. He needs to make sure it doesn't reject the takeoff. Gets stuck on the runway. We can barely see him rotate down there.
Enter J960 per land. Last time calling call sign? J960 per land. Jan 162 from sir, runway 27 clear to land.
Oh yeah, that guy.
05 knots. Clipper 511, contact approach 127.9. Good day.
Roger 7.9, Clipper 511, good day.
Hawkeye Tower.
Yeah, that's just out of the range
Okay.
of our viewers.
Hawkeye, apologies for the delay behind arriving traffic
So
line up.
plane
and
just
runway 27
landed.
behind. Behind the road traffic line up approach is
So he's shooting somebody from an intersection.
Mumbai Tower, Giant 1471, established runway 27.
Giant 1471, Mumbai Tower, Namaskar. Maintain minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Giant 1471.
Not sure. Well, this is the wait part of hurry up and wait.
Yeah, but not much.
No, we can't
We're
complain.
gonna be going soon. Looks like.
Qantas 100, 10 miles.
2200.
Qantas 100 Mumbai Tower, namaskar. Continue approach number 2.
Number 6, Qantas 100.
It's like the WorldFlight people do lessons learned and then take action, and they've really.
Giant 162 expedite vacate.
This has been a lot different than 4 years ago when we started.
Okay, runway 27 clear for takeoff, winds 120
Where is he starting from? I don't see the Hawker. Oh, he was at the intersection. Wow, he doesn't need much runway. Okay, so he's gone. I don't think he can slot us in for a while. We'll see.
Oh, we might be waiting for a little bit.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, there's another plane landing.
Yeah, surprise.
Giant 1471, runway 27 clear to land.
Please land, John 1471.
He got his landing clearance like 50 feet over the runway.
JeeHell 44 tower.
Go ahead, GL44.
JeeHell 44, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait, runway 27, GL44. Alright, they're trying.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
should wait.
confirm
I'm
Air1.
gonna wait till you say takeoff.
Qantas 100, maintain minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Qantas 100.
Alright, let's do takeoff
Okay, tower.
for the,
Okay,
yeah, for the chrono.
okay, confirm you are airborne. Okay, this is Airbus 237. Okay, contact approach 127.9, good day. I can listen to the Giant 162, contact ground 127.750.
Ground on 121.750, John 1451.
JeeHell 44, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, GL44. Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Mumbai Tower, good evening.
Expected.
Qantas 691 Heavy ILS 27.
Thrust set.
Qantas 691 heavy Mumbai Tower, namaskar, continue approach number 27.
691.
Tower, Qantas 100, expect late landing clearance.
Mike 1 behind the KLM.
Qantas 100, expect late
100
landing
knots. Sorry.
Check.
Set light, Qantas 100. Come on, Cathay 66.
V1. Rotate.
Cathay 66 Bravo Tower, namaskar.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Qantas 100,
Gears
runway
up.
27, clear to land, winds 120 degrees, 05 knots.
Clear land, Qantas 100.
JeeHell 44, contact approach 127.9er.
Approach on 127.9. Thanks for the service, GL44.
Squirrel 100, okay.
Here, in the soup.
Alrighty, yeah. The visibility wasn't too great.
120, just 138.
Approach GL44 passing 1,400, full flight level 80.
Carrier 44 Mumbai radar identified. Continue climb flight 780.
Continuing climb, flight level 80, GL44.
Clipper 511, contact Mumbai 130.5. Good day.
Alright, we thrust climb, auto thrust. Follow the flight director. Yeah, we are already above the, I don't know if it's dust or pollution or...
Oh yeah, it could be.
Okay, we need to overfly our next waypoint. Mike Bravo 364, that's what the little triangle, Greek Delta, after the waypoint indicates. And then we can do our right turn. We're meeting the constraint, no problem. Alright, we put the nose down, let's go flaps up.
Flaps are up.
me do the turn and then we can do the after takeoff checklist.
Sounds good.
That's right. We're turning. Turning. Great. Yeah, we need to stay below the incoming traffic that's on TCAS right there. That makes sense. Double check the flow. So we cleared to flight level so we can pull for standard.
Done.
Thank you. And let's go ahead and do the after takeoff checklist.
Landing gear.
Is up.
Flaps.
Are retracted.
Packs.
Both on. And we can do below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard. Passing 5600. Cross-checked.
Okay. Captain flies the fan in
Yeah,
my
yeah,
flow.
yeah. And no need to chase the flight director too much here. We're gonna get on course. Okay, 1,000 to go. Here we come.
Copy, climb to pattern 140.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you run 999, descend to flight 7100.
Kind of overshot the turn, but I'm really focused on the altitude.
Climb to flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140 GL44. Alright, now that we
Canada 123.
pass, I go autopilot 1, open climb, thrust climb, open climb, AB1.
Canada 123, descend to flight level 80.
Wonderful!
Very nice. Very
Peter was
nice.
saying that there was a lot of big cities. You can see a lot of light kind of pollution or light presence here.
Yeah.
Not too surprising.
Yeah. A lot of people in this country.
That's for sure. Alright, so let's try to anticipate the next frequency. 120.5.
Identified brake endurance 99, descend to flight level 80. Contact Mumbai arrival 119.
Okay, well, we're actually not supposed to. Well, you give me a climb actually, so I'm good. You're not restricted.
Like 87 degrees
Oh,
Friday.
Alright, we
Dear
passed
Gilbert, we are now at a
10,000.
safe altitude, and I have a few important updates for you. The lavatories are now available for your use. You may
Oh,
also
good.
use approved electronic devices in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
Caroline.
the lovely Caroline voice is provided by Say Intentions, which also provides typically ATC, but we're on VATSIM, so we're talking to real humans. You can also have first officer, tour guide, sky ops, rescue, things like that. For our flights during WorldFlight, we're only using the crew announcements.
They have a first officer?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
It
but
could replace me? My
no,
job?
the AI is
Caroline?
gonna, AI. No, not Caroline. Caroline. We can ask her if she wants to come up here and sit.
You go ahead. I don't have the ability to talk to her anymore, right?
No.
That's okay. She didn't know who I was anyway. Calling me Captain Tango.
Yeah. Chat has been quiet, or is my chat dead?
Well, if yours is, mine is.
Okay. Well, now that we are climbing, little by little, the communication over the radio will be fewer and fewer. So if you guys in the chat have any questions about WorldFlight, about our sim, about our flight sim experience, please
Tell me
shoot.
about Yoke the Yeti.
Yeah, that I'll wait because
Okay, you're gonna wait. Gotcha.
I need to go off approach first.
Okay.
Staying on the 0, kilometer 064.
Contact Mumbai 120.5. Good day.
There you go. Over to Mumbai 120.5. Thanks for the service, JeeHell44.
Family set 2 out.
Yeah, left turning 105, vector for staging.
Left turn, heading 105, speed launch 577.
MS50, descend to flight level 150.
Traffic 150 for MS50.
Mumbai Control, JeeHell Juliet Hotel Lima 44, flight level 140.
JeeHell 44 ahead of identified, stand up for flight.
We couldn't hear the flight level for JeeHell44, sorry.
Stand up before the flight.
What did he say?
I didn't get it either, and I was trying to listen.
JeeHell 44, climb to flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, JeeHell44. Oh, he said I didn't say anything, maybe, or something like that. Alright.
Neptune 1 Whiskey.
Neptune
Dear
1
guests,
Whiskey.
we are now at cruising altitude, and the cabin crew will begin the snack and
That's
beverage
another
service shortly.
official
We have
WorldFlight
some
3.
delightful options for you, including our signature masala chai and delicious samosas. After the service,
you
we
say
will
chai?
also have selected items from the JeeHell shop available.
Possibly, hold on.
Thank you for your attention.
They're
and we hope you
giving
enjoy your
shortcuts, so...
refreshments.
And we join the Pokemon to Alpha. I will be my go visa.
Oh, it's the incoming traffic, I think.
Pop-up to Alpha for arrival.
Snack and beverage service. Delightful option. The signature masala chai
Yeah.
and delicious samosas. Wonderful.
I want that.
I want donuts.
You had donuts.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a tradition.
Yes.
Toward the end of the...
Today was Krispy Kreme day.
Yeah, we continue carbo loading after the mac and cheese and the barbecue. All on the donuts now. All right, actually, it's in the arrival that it's for the arrival planes that he's giving shortcut, because everything here in front of us. Oh, we're climbing faster than we can see him, right? Smack in front of us. There's 10 miles. Hopefully, we're not gonna overtake him.
Stretch.
So we'll definitely talk more about our raffle prize, but once again, the basic idea is that anyone who donates via Super Chat, Super Thanks, membership for yourself or someone else, doesn't matter the amount of the donation, every dollar matters for friends at the Corporate Angel Network.
Think small if you need to.
Yes, so anybody who donates will be entered in our raffle, and most people have indicated that they would happily pass on guests on the mini overhead. So it is
If
your
you
chance.
want a mini
If you
overhead,
want
this is a
the
good opportunity.
Mini overhead. Let me see if I can please bring you a picture. Once will be a flight level at 350 cruise. Be
Donate
a
$1
easier, but
and get something that's worth a couple hundred.
that's right. You can go to the big stream and fight with hundreds of people to get similar prices, or you can be smart, join the Captain Tango.
We were gonna try. I'm gonna try to donate $1.
All
See what
right.
happens.
You want to start your flight sim hobby? Your own cockpit? You want to compete? Should at least do a 737.
No, I want to donate to the okay, let's see.
All right.
Money. I press the little money sign.
Climb flight level 350 GL44.
So super chat defaults to
You can
99. So I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna
Can you
move
do as
it.
little
Yep,
as a
I can
dollar?
do
Yeah.
99 cents.
Can you put like 3 characters then? Usually the more money, the longer the message. It's a super chat, so your chat is gonna be highlighted.
Okay.
So you can, you know.
Go to purchase.
So did you enter something or no?
Not yet. It hasn't
Okay.
asked. Pay with processing.
Turn right heading
You're all set.
Beaver 29 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Beaver 25 kilo, proceed right to Mike.
Well, let's see. Wonderful.
It
FO
didn't.
crafty.
I didn't see any place.
Well, I
to
don't
put
know.
a
Maybe the
message.
minimum is 2, so that you can. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Well, FO Crafty just got entered
You're
to
welcome.
win either Yoke the Yeti or Lovely Can Mascot.
But just so you know, I'm not going to be in the raffle.
Yeah.
That's just.
But I know you love.
I
you
do love
the little
I do
fluffy
love,
guy
yes.
here.
But we're going to
Completed
give
with
it away.
the leather helmet, the glove. It's this wonderful fluffy friend.
He's adorable.
And then, for anybody into flight sim, we do have a brand new Crossfire A106. We do have a review on our channel, so feel free to take a look.
Do you have a command for that?
No, I
They
was
could
just
look at your
thinking.
Do you want me to find it?
Yeah, that would be
Okay,
great.
and I'll put it in the chat.
So, wonderful packaging. The box, probably hard to tell, but the box has a Airbus poster, a complete Airbus A320 cockpit poster. And then wonderful metal frame, VISA mount on the back, backlit, and all the knobs, switches and buttons you would need to do a regular flight. So
it's the Rossfire A106?
yes.
Okay. Let me get this.
So this is your chance. Once again, we had only a few entries so far, so $1, like demonstrated by FO Crafty, would get you a chance to win this very convenient piece of hardware. And then I'll pass it to our lovely Caroline to talk more about what CAN does, and also some information about the raffle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a moment to highlight a wonderful initiative. CAN helps cancer patients access the best treatment centres by arranging free travel on corporate aircraft. This amazing organisation aims to reduce the
Okay, let's
patient's
go
physical,
back in dark
emotional
mode.
and financial stress during cancer treatment. Thank you for your attention.
It's been pretty smooth. What do you say about turning off the fasten seatbelt sign? And let's go night mode. You want to turn off your reading light?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. You are now free to move about the cabin. However,
All right,
we kindly
thank
ask
you,
that you keep
Crafty.
your seatbelts fastened while seated, just in case we encounter
Now,
any
are you
unexpected
seeing
turbulence. Thank you.
my-
Turn left heading 180, Beaver 29 Whiskey Fox.
Okay, so we're approaching Capco. This is our transition to all route. Can do a first fuel check there. I will need a little bit of light here. So we took off at 22:02 Zulu. So that was 13 minutes ahead of schedule. Okay, Capco is 2 miles away. We're already turning, so that's good. Expected time of arrival here was 16 minutes. We're at 17 minutes on the chrono. Fuel on board 13.6.
I'm going to back out.
14.4.
You don't need to change the view.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And fuel used 900 kilograms, so 0.9er, and that shows us 800 extra kilogram already, plus all the fuel we loaded. You got it?
And SFI Alpha descent to flight level 270.
Flight level 270, alright.
Well, don't break the plane! I can do that all by myself.
526, hello, I identified.
For the people in the chat, anybody who's new to the channel, we always love to hear about you guys or gals, your flight sim stories or interest. And then if you're a regular, thanks for joining on leg 28. So yesterday we did leg 20 and 21. As I mentioned, we were in Italy, first flying from Milan to Algiers and then back to Rome. And our three compadres, or three team mates in Germany have flown, well, I guess I can do the math, 21, no, quite a few 6 legs to get the plane to Mumbai. And tomorrow we will pick up the plane in Japan. So that's the beauty of WorldFlight. We don't stop. We allow ourselves only 45 minutes of turnaround time. So think Southwest and the like if you are in the US. And we will cover close to 40,000 nautical miles in a week, and each official team raise money for the charity of our choice. In our case, since joining 4 years ago, we have been supporting the Corporate Angel Network, as I mentioned earlier. Wonderful people like Ken, who basically put in touch cancer patients with aircraft owners so that they can get free transportation to the treatment center, to the doctor, maybe for a second opinion or for experimental treatment. Whatever their transportation needs are, Ken, since starting, has offered more than 70,000 trips. So think about how that helps reduce the stress and of course the financial burden, but makes it so much easier for people who might be living far from airports or who might not have the luxury to travel sometimes, you know, every week to get the treatment they so much need. So thank you for everybody who has donated directly on the CAN page. So there is a link on our website that would give you all the instructions if you want to do that and get, if you're in the US, a tax deductible contribution, or as I mentioned, you can simply buy a super chat, buy a membership, and that will go to CAN as well. And either way, I am personally matching dollar for dollar every donation. So know that your generous donation will go twice as far as I'll be matching every single dollar. So last year I believe we raised with the team around $1,500. It seems like we're on track to do something similar this year. So thank you once again, much appreciated. As you can tell, the controller, the center controller we are talking to is mostly focused on sequencing arrival aircraft. Just by the nature of the beast, departing out of a single runway in Mumbai, it kind of sequence naturally the departing aircraft, but the incoming ones, even if we're all flying, you know, commercial airplanes from Boeing 737, A320 to the heavies, 777, 747, A340, 350. Don't think I've seen too many 787 or A380, but in any case, the speed at cruise can be different. So over the time of the flight, there's typically some grouping that happens between aircraft of different types. So the wonderful ATC provided by VATSIM, it's a mix of local controllers and additional like a hit team that the WorldFlight team has and can deploy where needed. Oh, wonderful. I didn't even ask Caroline, and automatically, yeah, I know. Smells like popcorn. No, I should have done that. Hold on, I'll yeah. Quick break time here.
Don't got much as a uni student, but I hope this helps.
Northwest 179er, proceed right to Focon. Stay at Focon to Alpha arrival, runway 27. Focon to Alpha, runway 27, Alpha 179. Flight of 15032, turn right, 3250, that's there for treatment. Right, 250, 150.
I was muted. Sorry, we were munching on a little snack here, and we of course we noticed the donation from NBP, generous $5, especially for a student. So really appreciate it, and feel free to let us know in chat if you have a preference for being entered in the raffle for Yoke the Yeti or for the USB mini overhead panel. So cool. Yeah, I know. Sometimes we watch. I'm sure you're familiar with some of these live channel that just shows arrival and departure into popular airports. There's a lot of incident or accident investigations that myself and a lot of our aviation friends like to watch. But nothing in our world beats joining the flight sim community, and can do that online. We can do that in person at some events. So we use every single opportunity we can, and I can tell you, and Crafty can confirm through our participation in WorldFlight, we have met wonderful people, in our case in Germany, and we have actually traveled and met two of them not too long ago. So, and they're talking about one day coming here, and so we'll split the team more equally, 2 people in Germany, 2 people here. We'll see. You are still muted, yes. It's popcorn time for FO Crafty. Okay. Yeah, well, we can do both. We can do both. No worries. So are you a flight simmer, NBP? Do you have maybe explain or flight simulator 2020 or 2024? I think I'm gonna put these grapes away for the time being. You wouldn't believe how many buttons. I mean, the airplane's buttons, we don't use them much. But managing the stream, managing the microphone, the music. Oh yeah, we could bring some tunes. What do you guys think about that? Let's tell you after that why I forgot to do it. But first, let's see what we can. Yeah, I know. Make sure we are here. Let's make the magic happen. Let's hop outside. We'll turn the sound down a little bit. And let me see if I can cue the music. Maybe here. Let's see how that sounds. Tell me if the music is too loud or too quiet. But the reason why I kind of ignored the Stream Deck that we use to control this is because, when was it? 2 days ago? The good people at Elgato, the manufacturer of the Stream Deck, decided to change something. Not sure what they changed, but a lot of us using Stream Decks suffer from an immediate, basically the hardware was not recognized or not. I think it's an issue with this Windows certificate or something like that. But anyway, the net result was that we couldn't use our Stream Deck, so it limited us quite a bit when doing our stream and for other features. So yeah, welcome skies over India on our way to Kathmandu. If you've never been to Kathmandu, or maybe only through the song, this should be a treat. I've had the opportunity to fly once or twice, so I'm not totally new. I don't even have that excuse. But yeah, today we'll shoot one of the, I'm not sure which one, but one of the really interesting approaches into Kathmandu. Alright, FO Crafty is coming back. NBP, you have Flight Sim 2024 laptop. Yes, I know. I would absolutely love to do Flight Sim once able to get a PC. Understood. Nice.
By the way, since
Crafty?
since we have some people in the raffle,
yes,
you should let them know when you're gonna and how you're going to announce the raffle prize results.
Absolutely. So for our wonderful raffle prizes, so either the Yeti or the mini overhead panel.
View?
No, I think it's fine. We're chilling here. The raffle runs all a week long. A little tip for you, if you contribute during our stream, that will give you another ticket, another entry. So, but we'll collect all the entries. We'll probably be in recovery mode on Saturday once WorldFlight completes and comes to an end in Sydney. Typically that happens like at 3 or 4 in the morning for us, for our local time. So we'll recover that day, but on Sunday we'll go through the process of making sure we run the raffle, and we will post a post or a video. So make sure you keep an eye on the channel, and we'll contact through that way the lucky winners. And because both of our prizes are a piece of hardware, we'll figure out how to get the shipping information. And of course we'll cover all shipping costs. Doesn't matter if you are in Europe, anywhere in the US or in Thailand, like one of our friends. As long as the US Postal Service can ship to your country, we will be happy to ship it to you. It's our way to give back to the community. I've been a flight simmer for more than 25 years. Started small, you know, didn't even have rudders or a yoke. It was all with keyboard, and little by little I've added the throttle, the pedals, the little USB accessories to control the radios. And then once I had the opportunity to retire, I'd been sitting on the idea to build a full-size cockpit for too long. It was time, especially that was right around the time of COVID, so it was time to get a good flight sim project, and for sure...
This is a good one.
What?
This project.
Yes, it is a good one. How is our volume? Have you... I can check if you want.
It's a posting regarding the raffle. We will post a video indicating the winners on Sunday, November 9th.
Yeah, I think if you do exclamation winner, you get similar information. So yeah, for people interested in our sim, there's a few commands in the chat. You can do exclamation sim.
I'm going to do that too, just because now I'm curious to see what it says.
Okay. Okay.
Winner.
All right, we are going to be switched to another controller. Hopefully, I've not missed the call.
Yes. Okay. Okay, well that's good to know. Yeah, I hope we didn't miss anything.
I mean, he seems to be mostly talking to arriving aircraft. The next controller, 1279er, is another Mumbai control, Nagpur. He does upper Nagpur radar. Oh, he does CPDLC. Let's see if we can do. See if we can do our CPDLC. I bet I forgot to. Hold on.
You're speaking in code.
Yeah, I know. No. I hope this will work. VANC. Okay, AOC menu. Well, let's go back in the cockpit for that. So I'm trying to figure out. Go to the ATSU connection notification. So with JeeHell that's correct. It's our route. So it loaded that, and I think it's Victor Alpha November Charlie. Victor Alpha November Charlie. Let me see if I can contact him. Notify.
330,
Okay.
JeeHell contact Nagpur 122.65.
122.65 JeeHell. That is not the frequency I was expecting. Is it 133?
KLM2064 over to 133.650.
Yeah, I think that's the correct one.
Airport 4091, descend to flight level 250.
Descend flight level 250, China Air.
Mumbai, control KLM2064.
KLM2064, Nagpur radar, Namaskar, identified.
Nagpur radar, JeeHell Juliet Hotel Lima 44, flight level 350.
JeeHell 44 Dapur radar, namaskar, identified.
So maybe I should notify him now. For some reason it's connection status. No, we don't have a request. No, that's when you already talking. So connection is the next step. Notification. I'll try again, but it seems like it might not be working. Well, before I do that, let me see if I can figure out if we are on the additional network, which is the Hoppy network that VATSIM use. Alright, our Hoppies are A cars. Network details. Where can we see stations online? So the first thing would be to check VANC is online. There's a lot of people flying right now. I don't see him. Nagpur radar, GL44.
JeeHell44 radar, go ahead.
We were curious to know if you take CPDLC.
JeeHell44 unfortunately negative.
No worries. I just want to confirm. No problem. We'll stay on the frequency. GL44. Alright, that explains it. The message that I got on VATSIM radar said that they would take CPDLC, which is like the easiest way to think about it is text for airplanes and controllers.
Oh, gotcha.
So instead of using the radio,
Okay.
You can establish communication with the controller.
Which is really helpful when there's 50
Yeah.
people trying to
Yes.
talk at
Yes.
once. Mm.
And especially,
Which happens a
I
lot
mean,
at
there's
WorldFlight.
the use case when it's really busy,
Yeah.
but there is also the use case like here where it's kind of quiet in the background and you tend to kind of not pay super attention,
Yeah.
and then might miss something. If they send you a message, the ATC there's a indicator on the glare shield that and a sound will be heard in the cockpit. So if we were connected to them, then we can do even various
So
requests.
one of these things here?
It's hold on,
Can't even see it, but
yeah, I know, I
okay.
know. It's this one.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it has a blue ATC message.
Oh, that's
So
really
blue
cool.
is just information.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the master caution, master warning. Those are orange or yellow and red. But this is yeah. I don't use it. Super
Have you
frequently.
ever verified that?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've used
so
it on
you've seen it,
VATSIM
okay.
and
Cool.
say intention when I mentioned that they provide ATC. They also provide CPDLC.
Wow.
So the AI can do the magic there too.
Nice.
Okay, so we're inbound BPL, which is the Bhopal VOR. Can check if we are. What was? That was probably just an acknowledgement that the request was sent. I have to guess. Oh no, that was. Where did it? We check our load sheet and all that good stuff. Anyway, so we're inbound Bhopal VOR. Probably lost the music here. Let's see if we can go background music again.
Can be challenge.
Egypt another 75 radar, welcome back.
Depending on which music I use, it can be
it's
really
different.
quiet. Let me see.
Oops.
But I don't want it screaming at people
No.
either.
Try to.
If you want to get
That's about right.
Okay.
No, that's good.
All right. So are we on the network? And I'm not talking about the VATSIM network, I'm talking about the Hoppie network, Hoppie. can check it out, hoppie.nl. It's somebody in the Netherlands. On other volunteer will spend a lot of time. Oh, JeeHell was sending message. It wasn't us, but we all use the same we use the same call sign. So you can see the message in the last 24 hours. Somebody sent a message to Giant1471 and said, "Greetings from JeeHell. Hope you're doing good." LTAA was okay. But do they go on to do the JeeHell ops? Man, there's a bunch of message here.
So yeah, this cockpit has provided a lot of entertainment and joy for Captain Tango.
Absolutely.
In his retirement. Didn't you say you saw something where they were talking about what a great hobby flight sim is for retirees, and it makes so much sense. I'm not in aviation. I knew nothing about flight sim, but I have seen Captain Tango as he gets involved and meet just some great people in the community, some that have become good friends, and like he said earlier, some that we have traveled overseas to meet in person. And it really, there's a lot of, every flight Captain Tango's doing back of the envelope calculations in his head, and there's just all kinds of stuff that's going to keeps your mind sharp. So there's social aspect, there's intellectual. It's a great hobby for Captain Tango. I'm too lazy.
It's not.
I like to go to the rock climbing gym.
Hey, that's not lazy.
That's not lazy, but it's a different.
I mean, you like to fall. I like to fly. I mean,
that's right.
We both go up and down. It seems.
Yeah.
That's what we do. So once again, thanks for the people who have joined us. Thanks to the people like NB Peep who has been chatting with us and donating. And if you like the stream, don't forget to give a thumbs up. I don't like the YouTuber that will hammer you every other minute with that, but it does make a difference. So if you're enjoying the stream, please give us a like, and it helps. That's where I'm gonna leave it. So let's talk a little bit about our two flights tonight. So this is the first flight of two. I mentioned earlier the rest of the team is in Germany, so hopefully they are sound asleep, although it's approaching midnight, so we fly during the night for them, so that is a benefit of having multiple cockpits in different time zones.
Yeah, we have 4 cockpits.
Yes, a total of
5
4
team members.
cockpits. We all use the same A320. Yes. 2 countries, 2 continents. We all use the same A320. We all fly the same JeeHell Air aircraft. Either an A320 CEO, which is what we fly, or a Neo. But fundamentally, we just, from the perspective of WorldFlight, from the perspective of the controllers, we behave as a single aircraft. Just happened that it's controlled from different locations, which helps a little bit because most of the team have one cockpit in one location. People come there. No, they have 15, 20 people.
Yeah.
We have
that go
5
to the
people.
sim. And we have,
Yes. So
our sims are in our houses.
Exactly.
Convenient.
It's convenient for us, but not convenient to turn into a party house and have a full crew of
yeah, we don't have quite the party atmosphere.
No.
Some of the teams.
That's right. We try to be, half professional, half relaxed, I guess. And we fly during the time that our colleagues in Germany take take advantage of the night there.
Why don't you talk about the different roles that as team members you have the kind of
So
I don't know if you call, what do you call Captain Romeo?
Well, the ringleader.
The ringleader.
So Captain Romeo is one of our four, three additional. So there's myself, Captain Tango, there's Captain Romeo, Captain Mike Delta, and Captain Pero. And Captain Romeo is the one who came up with the idea to look within the very small community of people who fly full-size A320 cockpit using a freeware actually called JeeHell FMGS, and that's where the name
we got
JeeHell.
The name. Yeah.
And it's a little
Explain
bit of
that, yeah.
Yeah, where there's an explanation
too.
behind the explanation. It's like acronyms behind acronyms.
Yeah.
And the developer is French, and his first name is Jean-Luc, which if you just use the initial, it's a J and it's an L, because J in French is J in English, and J in French is G in English. So he was probably sick and tired of people calling him JeeHell or something like that. So he goes by the name JeeHell. So in French, Jean-Luc is J-N and then Luc L-U-C. So that's the story behind this wonderful software that he has been developing for 12, 13 years now. It's really incredible.
And speaking of friends that we met through Flight Sim, our friend J-Dub likes to say, "Let's get the JeeHell out of here."
Yes,
a lot.
Yeah, but I don't want to steal that. It's his line. It's his. It's his exactly.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
We digress.
We like to do that.
Okay, so enormous contribution.
We share the same passion, the same aircraft, the same cockpit. Originally the same software. I have become a little bit the black sheep, I guess, of the JeeHell team.
I mean, you say the same cockpit, but you all have your own special twist on the A320.
Yeah. We have an open frame cockpit. That's why you can see, the view is unobstructed pretty much to our three large 75-inch TV. Our colleagues in Germany have enclosed cockpit. Some fly from the right seat as a first officer, like Micah. Some have the full, two-seaters enclosed with all the bells and whistles, the crash helmet, the axe, you name it.
And didn't Captain Romeo build a lot of his own stuff?
Yes. So to jump into this type of project, you have to building stuff pretty much equally as flying the result of your hard work. So.
And you had to have patience with all the
technology.
Software and the technology.
We don't talk about the technology.
Yeah.
Today, she's behaving. And once again, we probably jinxed it. We can tell people about our previous stories. And I mentioned the Stream Deck. I can't blame that on the plane. That was Elgato. But anyway, so yes, we always like adding little tweaks and little details. Sometimes functional, sometimes non-functional. I know it's almost impossible to see, but we do have a few parts that are from real aircraft. So I don't know if this helps, but we have actual wet compass. There you go. You can see our wet compass, which currently is just static. That's another project. Maybe one day we'll connect it so that to a server so that it can rotate based on the actual magnetic heading of the plane. We have another Airbus part, which is our intercom. So we have an actual intercom, so we can talk to our virtual cabin. It's not functional. That's another thing. One day, Crafty has been asking for, being able to hear a call.
Oh yes, yes. You need to implement that.
Okay.
We need the intercom. We need a functioning intercom.
All right. You heard it here. We have flashlights that are the real flashlights. We have the gear pins also. Talking about absolutely non-functional parts. So here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For he has a series that he made called the.
Change the volume.
Didn't you do for the lulz?
Yeah, there's one for the lulz. These it's probably hard to see, but these are 3 OEM gear pins for the landing gears, the 2 main and the nose wheel of the Airbus A320.
And explain how those are used.
So typically when the aircraft is on the ground, not during a turnaround, but for I don't know if they do it overnight. I would think they do it overnight. These are physically insert. It's a pin that you insert
into the gear,
into the landing gears, so that the hydraulic cannot control the gear anymore. So it's an extra backup if you were to move the landing gear lever up. Normally the aircraft will recognize that you're on the ground. There's actually a weight sensor on the main landing gear. So there's something called weight on wheel, WOW. But in case that fails, there is this extra mechanical safety measure through the gear pins. Do you want a picture of the gear pins?
No, I told Mom that she told me where she was. They went to some town to go eat or something, and I said
we're in the cockpit. Surprise,
we're getting ready to leave Mumbai, India, and she thought I was talking about in real life, and she asked me what it was like and to send her pictures. So I sent her pictures.
Oopsie. Okay. So we might go on Unicom. I see Egypt Air, I see Virgin, I see Clipper. Let's crank up the speed a little bit here. KLM is catching up, and the heavies behind him are catching him up. So we always like to keep an eye on the aircraft around us and try to help the separation if we can. But this is pretty much our maximum speed here. Alright, I don't know why my tablet is stupid. That's alright. So we passed the Bhopal VOR. We can switch to a display where we have the nearest airport on the ND. There's not a lot. VILP at or 11 o'clock. Now we'll fly over an airport. About to reach our equitime point. That's the ETP sign on the ND. Basically the point where it would take us the same amount of time to turn around and go back to, by default it's our departure airport, or to press on and go to our
if
arrival
y'all don't
airport.
mind me asking, okay, either y'all mentioned that everyone speaking as ATC are real people. Are they just random people from around the world who happen to be in flight sim at the same time? That's a good, excellent question.
Yes.
Why don't you explain how that works?
Basically, there are mostly two worldwide network, one of which is VATSIM, VATSIM, Virtual Air Traffic Simulation, I think, VATSIM, which basically regroup people like us who like the aviation world, but from an ATC perspective. And pilots can join the network from anywhere and see not only our aircraft, but also talk to volunteer, passionate individuals who are playing the role of the various ATC positions. So yes, everything you hear, with the exception of Caroline, is a real person. Now that person might be in Mumbai, might be in India somewhere, or might be who knows where. In Australia as part of the WorldFlight team, helping to make sure we have a continuous coverage. Because we run for 7 days uninterrupted. As
you interrupted the uninterrupted
the pronunciation,
word.
Yes, I know. It inevitably we're gonna fly over some location at 3 a.m. local. It was kind of the case in Italy yesterday. I think we landed at 1 or 2 local. The local time, let me check.
And we are all the teams,
yeah,
so appreciative. These people are working hard.
Yes. And so like in the real world, they will fill the clearance delivery, the ground, the tower, the approach, and then center positions.
To be honest, when you first explained to me that people did that, it was hard to comprehend, because I have a sister and brother-in-law who are real-life air traffic controllers, and I cannot understand for the life of me why anybody would do that for fun and for free.
Yeah, well...
because I know it's very stressful.
Yes,
and it requires a lot of skills that many people do not possess.
Yes, and so during the year there are some events, because the number of volunteers does not match the number of positions needed. Coverage can be a little spotty. If you want to fly in Europe or in the US, especially during the weekend or evening time, local, you can get good coverage. Another way to get good coverage is to attend events. Those can be just a city pair. They would fly from point A to point B. There could be bigger event where they would cross Africa or fly over the Atlantic. But then the biggest, longest standing charity event on VATSIM is WorldFlight, where for a week controllers and pilots meet on a specific route, which is different every year. So one year we would fly eastbound, like this year, then the next year we'll fly westbound. We will always start and finish in Sydney, because one of the very first team in WorldFlight history was Qantas 25. You might see them around or hear the call sign on the radio. And accordingly, the departure and arrival airport is always Sydney. But then the route, within reason, there's Australia makes it a little tricky to figure out routes that could be totally different from year to year. But the rest of the routes are usually pretty different. And that, for me, is also one of the fun part of WorldFlight, is that you go to places that you might not typically go for whatever reason. So I mentioned I had been to Kathmandu, and when I say I've been, you put the virtual world everywhere. In the virtual world, I've been to Kathmandu a couple of times, but I don't think I ever flew in and out Mumbai, with the only exception of a previous WorldFlight edition. I remember landing on runway 27, like they were doing today. So it's always fun to discover new areas, new airports, new procedures, and talk to the local controllers. I can actually show you guys the I think I just loaded it. Let's see if I can make this work. The route for this year. I mean, all the information is on our website. So this is the WorldFlight route 2025. Monitor Unicom, thank you for the service, JeeHell 44. So what just happened is one of the rare cases where there is no controller for that specific area, so we go to a common frequency, either called advisory or Unicom, which is always 122.8. So that at least if there is a need to communicate with other aircraft around you,
you can do that. That's
you
such
can
a good
do
idea.
that. So if I look at all the cities that we are visiting, not just the ones that oh no! No, that's the ATC. The ATC just got crazy.
Of say intentions?
Yeah, I've turned it off. They don't like being. This is so funny.
So you turned it off, but it's still on?
I guess so, in some weird way. In some weird way. I was not clear for takeoff. I beg to differ. And I even have a tape that we can roll if you want to see it. So, looking at the route, back to the point at hand here. So Sydney, just by the mere fact that we already have done WorldFlight, I've flown in and out a few times. So is the case for Auckland, Christchurch in the sim. None of those in real world. There's some where I've been in real world. I will let you know. McMurdo and Union Glacier, we started using the Antarctica route 2 years ago, so that was really interesting. And with the team, we have actually done some flights there. So I've been to these two airports in Antarctica. I've never flown in the sim to Punta Arenas. I've been to Santiago, Sao Paulo, not Portobello. Bogota, yes.
You need to use ITS, like instead of IRL.
Yeah.
ITS in the sim.
Detroit, New York, Halifax. I don't think I've done Goose Bay, Thule. Not even sure about Glasgow, which is weird, but Paris, Milan. Not Algiers, so that was a first. Not Sofia. Rome. Istanbul.
So there's quite a few places you haven't been.
Yeah. I think I've been to Kabul, but I'm not sure. Mumbai once. Kathmandu. I've never been to the next destination, which is Novosibirsk. That's gonna be interesting. Not Yakutsk.
Where was it? They did go to Russia last year, didn't they?
Yes, we went to St. Petersburg.
Okay.
If I remember, we did that flight, but that's on the western side of Russia. Beijing, Osaka, Naha, only because I've practiced the flight. Incheon, I have done with a friend who loves the South Korea. Remember? So we flew in or out of Incheon.
Oh yeah, Yvette.
That's right.
Yeah, that was cool.
Hong Kong, I've done both Kai Tak and Vier-Im-Pott. I don't think I've done Bangkok. I'm drawing a blank on Singapore. I've done Jakarta, I've done Bali, I've done Balikpapan.
Now, is it because you spent, sometimes what Captain Tango does is he'll go to a certain area of the world and fly around a lot. Like, did you go to that area of the world and just do a bunch of...
It is partially South America, Bogota. I flew for Avianca out of Bogota for a while. Europe, being from Europe, although I live in the States now, I've flown around Europe quite a bit. Australia is a popular destination. I started discovering Indonesia and those areas. So Cairns I've done, Brisbane I've done, and then back to Sydney. Darwin is usually the gate back to Australia.
It's always on the route somewhere, right?
Yeah, the last 2 years we actually did the flight to Darwin. And
so did you go through all of them? Because I had a comment.
I think I missed Jaipur, but we did a test flight there, so technically. But once again, it's WorldFlight being the catalyst or the incentive for me to do something like this.
So one of the cool things that you did that I thought was really cool last year is you had more people sign up as first officers, people who have sims and fly and travel, and you made the list and you would give them the list and ask which places they have been, the list of all the places on the route, on the WorldFlight route, and ask which places they have been to in the sim and in real life. And it was some of it was surprising how some people are in the sim and they can literally go anywhere in the world and they fly in the same small part of the world.
Yeah, I think to some extent we are all guilty of that a little bit.
Whereas some but I think you really branch out.
I tried to get out of my comfort zone a little bit.
And it's fun when you travel overseas and hearing the different languages and accents.
Absolutely.
And learning. Where was it we went and there was some setting in the sim we had to change, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I wonder
if China.
In China.
So they use meter.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if Russia uses meter. We might be in for a treat. Okay. I'm having a hard time keeping an eye on the chat here, but I know you're doing a good job over there, so appreciate that. Things don't scale nicely on this tablet for some obscure reason.
Oh, it's hard. It's literally hard to see.
Yeah. Plus, I'm half blind. So.
Well, since you got your cataract surgery, can't use that excuse too much anymore.
I don't know, it's weird, it doesn't display. Okay, whatever. Alright, so now the radio is gonna be really quiet.
Because the only thing you would hear
that we need to call
people talking is if they want to talk to other pilots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, I'll drink a sip of water.
I think I need to do that too.
Stay hydrated.
Hydrate.
Okay, as you can tell from the outside view, we are turning at KKJ. Do a fuel check.
So any clever waypoints on this flight?
I haven't seen anything that jumped at me. So KKJ, the Khajuraho, I'm sure I'm slaughtering that viewer. 69 minutes into the flight, we are at 72. I had calculated Mach 0.8 and only cranked it up later. So fuel remaining, fuel on board 11.7 or 11.2 expected, fuel used 3.6. So that's a delta. Take the most conservative of the conservative of 500 kilogram. So we are still all good. So I can show you the map and the ECAM messages. Let me do this here. So you can see the hashed area is where we had ATC, and we're just one of the many little ants making our way to Kathmandu. So when we do the fuel check, we use the ECAM screen, so the main one, which is always the top one, which is technically, I mean, we refer to those two screens as the upper ECAM, lower ECAM, but technically I think the top one is the EWD, the engine warning and display. You can see the fuel on board FOB indication, and then on the bottom by default you have kind of this summary page with the most important parameters for the engine, including the fuel used, total, and then per engine, and then data related to the pressurization system. Right now we're happy with the pressurization system. That has been another issue on one of our flights, and we weren't even that high. The pressurization system decided to take the day off, and we had to switch to manual mode. So that was that. But at least manual mode would still work, but it increases a little bit your workload. Then we can go through the pages if you want more details about the fuel. We have used pretty much, we have used all but 90 kilograms in the center tank, so the two center tank fuel pumps have automatically turned off. And right now we are feeding the left engine from the left wing tank and the right engine from the right wing tank. Everything is still balanced and nice. We can look at our hydraulic systems, green, blue and yellow, so triple, like any modern jet, triple hydraulic system. Not just a duplicate, it's a triplicate for redundancy. Electrical system, each engine feeding their generator, and then you get the AC current from there, and then a transformer rectifier providing the DC current. Pressurization system is on system 2. They alternate between system 1 and system 2 after each flight automatically. You can see the difference in pressure between the inside of the plane and the outside, and currently we are just maintaining an equivalent cabin altitude of 7,000 feet. The bleed
So this is
system
time to go
providing
34 minutes, is that how?
Yeah, do we
Are
need
we
to
getting
start
close?
paying attention? What's happening? Oh, there's an aircraft coming our way on the same airway. Alright, hopefully we'll be properly separated. That seems a little short.
Okay. Because I might step out a little bit for a minute.
Okay.
Again. Do you need anything? Do you need your water filled
no,
or
I have my
anything?
water here. I'm good. You want me to go external view or something like that? Or?
No, that's okay. I can back out. You can mute me.
You are muted. Well, we are indeed getting close. Yeah, I mean, well, there's nobody to ask for permission to leave, so maybe you can take the permission. I wonder what approach people are shooting there. There's no controller as far as I can tell in Kathmandu. If it were up to me, do a little bit of cleanup here. This is, I like to print, we do have the electronic flight bag with all the charts, but it does help, especially for taxi and departure, to have printed charts. At least I like to. Certainly printed flight plan, or start with the Not even sure which runway we're using in Kathmandu. And I don't think we can get an ATIS yet. Let's see if we have another source of weather for our destination. There's no ATIS on VATSIM or the other network. There is a METAR, so that's the next best thing we can use. So let me write that down. VNKT. Wind 180 at 3. Wonder if people will land to the south then. I mean, still not much of a tailwind to land on 02, but there's a runway 20, so I might go for that one. Temperature is 15, dew point is 15, few clouds at 1500, visibility 7000 meter, QNH 1016. Okay, well, we'll use that for now. Set our QNH real quick here. Set 3 times. Put that in the box. 1013. No, 1016, right? 1016. We used the 1013, which is the standard 29902 for our US friends. Temperature 15 and the wind 180 at 3. See if I can look at the traffic and get a sense of what's going on down there. All the charts that I printed are for 02, so what is this guy doing? Air Portugal? Maybe he took off? Or maybe he's not going to Kathmandu. He is going to Kathmandu from Paro. That's an interesting flight. Oh, well, he should be the next one to land, so let's see. I mean, we could call the other pilots on the frequency and see if there is a consensus. Waypoint on our flight plan was SMR. And there's a very short star, the Simara arrival from SMR, which is the Simara VR, to Rayton and then Guras. Okay. Please the altitude. 150, that is per the chart, or by ATC, but who knows. And Guras is at 11.5, and that's in there as well. Next question is, I have a disco. Fun starts there. Guras. Weird, because Rayton has a different. Rayton is the initial approach fix. Let's see how that works. Via Rayton, but then it might be a double waypoint in there. Rayton, no, I guess it got resolved. That's good. Let's look at the constraint. Nope, that's not what I wanted to change. I wanted to reduce the range. Okay, SMR flight flight level 150, glass, and then it starts to give us speed restriction. One thing I know is that you want to be configured early, because it can get spicy. So 532, and the 200 is a max 200. 530. Let's check that. 8700. Yeah, that's where the R9 Zulu's into Kathmandu, runway 02 stars. Okay, let's do back of the envelope calculation for 11.5 at Guras. 11, we're at 35, that's 24,000 feet difference times 3, 72 plus 10, 82, that's 85 maybe 90 even to be on the safe side. So what I'm using is the 3 nautical miles per 1,000 feet of descent kind of rule of thumb. I want to draw a circle. Now if your route is not, has a lot of kinks and all that, the track miles can be longer, but you can see how close it matched the aircraft calculated top of descent, which is that little white arrow. Okay, some people are taking shortcuts. Okay, is this guy going around? What's happening? Yeah, I think they're landing 02. Doing all kinds of procedure down there. Chat if I'm missing messages. I'm still struggling with that tablet. I've closed the YouTube already and it's still not happy. So let me check our arrival time. I was hoping we would get a sunrise just as we come into Kathmandu. Checked online, I think the sunrise is at 6:18 local. Now Kathmandu, Nepal, India, really interesting. They're GMT plus 5 3/4, I guess, 5 hours and 45 minutes. So the conversion is a little tricky. Let's see, we're showing 23:59, so like 24:00 Zulu. So we're ahead of schedule, so we might beat the... So 0 Zulu would be 5:45 a.m. I mean, we'll take the sunrise no matter what, but it would have been so cool to see it just as we come into Nepal. So unfortunately I don't have a way to show you the charts, but it might be something I'd like to add in the future. But as you can imagine, Kathmandu is in between all kinds of tall mountains, peaks up to 28,400 to the north, it's still 10,000 to the west, 11,008 to the south. So we're gonna actually sneak our way almost down a valley coming from the south to get into that ball. So there's no ILS approach. This is an RNP, and it requires an accuracy of 0.3. And that's one thing we need to make sure we're good. Right now we're still in cruise, so the required RNP is 2. We can already go ahead and hard code it to 0.3 so that we would be alerted if at any time we were to lose or required navigation precision. I think that's what RNP stands for. Currently estimated at 0.03, so 10 times better than what we need, but there were to be some maybe GPS jamming or some other stuff going on here. We want to make sure we don't end up in a mountain because we thought we were on track, but we were actually half a mile more off track. So the fans start at 8,700, entering that valley, and then it's a 2.8 degree descent, so that's favorable. Kind of sneak your way, and then I can put it back on the ND. I can't display the terrain over this plan view, but we'll make sure one of us to use the terrain. Whoever has been great so far, so terrain is potentially or by far the biggest threat. Constrained there, and you can see how it zigzagged before aligning. You wonder, hey, why can't we go straight from like Gurs to the runway center line? Well, it's because there's mountains in the way. Beautiful mountains of Nepal. Okay, hang in there, chat. It's about to get interesting as we're preparing our approach into Kathmandu. Hey Caroline, any recommendations for things to do in the Kathmandu area? Is our good Caroline still with us? What did we do? Oh, there we go.
So many lovely things to do in Kathmandu.
Okay.
You can visit the historic Durbar Square, explore the beautiful Vier-Im-Pott stupa, or take a stroll through the vibrant Tamil area for some shopping and local cuisine. It's a wonderful place to experience the culture and history of Nepal.
Wonderful. Is there like a specific dish that we could eat in Kathmandu?
Oh, Captain, you must try the momo when you're in Kathmandu.
Oh, the momo, yeah. Yeah, with a
everywhere.
soup, right?
Also,
It's
don't
liquid.
miss out on the dal bat, a traditional meal that's really popular.
Okay.
It's quite a culinary experience.
I would have to check that one out. And I have to say, I'm just kind of playing along here with Caroline, but one of our team members, Captain Romeo, is this tradition he started 2 or 3 years ago is to make dishes local to the area that we visit, and it's amazing what these guys have literally cooked. It's just, he posts picture, he has little national flags with it, and it's incredible. Okay, well, it sure looks like we're gonna have to sort it out among ourselves. JeeHell Air has started his approach into Kathmandu. A big gap in front of us, but we don't want to slow down too early and be the cork in the bottle. KLM 2064 is the aircraft. behind us. There's a Hawker. Oh, that's the guy we took off. Yeah. Midfield from Mumbai. No problem for that. There's a Delta. Interestingly, coming from another city in India. We'll have to merge. Maybe these guys were falling behind. Incoming. So we're gonna have to work on separating ourselves. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's too loud, or it's just okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it made it hard for. Okay, so most of the traffic is on our filed flight plan. Somebody decided to take a little bit of a shortcut, and then there's a Delta flight coming from the west. Okay, well, Kathmandu, here we come. I'll go ahead and maybe turn it off, or well, I turn it down. I wonder if it's too down now.
Yeah, I don't think I hear it at all now.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's too bad. It's hard to...
Okay, I think it's off on this view, maybe? Let me go back to this view.
Okay, I just heard it come
See
back
what
in.
happened.
And it's kind of loud.
It's kind of loud?
But now it just went back out.
Yeah, well... Yeah, I don't know if a good system for us. You know, we're already hearing so many different, right? The radio, the ground crew, Caroline, FO. I don't see an easy way to, at the same time, monitor the music. But we're doing our best, Jack. We're doing our best. Okay, we're gonna start our descent very soon into the Kathmandu area.
Yeah, you might want to try and turn it down a little bit.
Even more? Alright, I'm working on it. I need to find a way where it can display the level. Okay, I'm gonna put terrain on my side. And you'll keep... I'm not getting anything. You'll keep weather just in case. You can start seeing some tall mountains around us. Probably start.
Oh, Mom was wondering if we were going to see Taj Mahal.
It's
Probably
dark.
not.
It's dark. Well, I mean, we're gone now, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I'll have to go back. And
no.
No, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Okay, at least people seem to agree on runway 02. There's no controller at Kathmandu. That's gonna... I'm surprised I'm not hearing anyone. Well, I wonder if... But we're not ahead of schedule.
Maybe they just have a gap in coverage.
We're gonna well, it's an unpleasant time. We're gonna start our descent. We're gonna use our first constraint, which is 150. We're gonna reduce to a more reasonable speed range in descent. And let's start with 1,000 minute. We'll put the seatbelt sign back on. Make sure we're on below, which is the case. Then we can roll that down. See where 2000 would put us. We need a little more. Do 2200. Okay, speed error. Okay, we need to be careful with those, but for now we're good. Let's go. Clear grass. Or at least the ring we drew around grass. Yeah, you see, if you look at the chart, the airport is here, and so there's terrain all around, and we have to come sneak our way here, land, and if we can't, we have to do this 270 degree and get out of it. It's a big go around. It's not like what happened to us in Halifax.
Hopefully we don't have to do
it. Hopefully we don't have to do a go around. That's another thing that tends to happen. Yeah, we're gonna come in there at the same time as Delta. Let me see if he's on the frequency.
One of us has to lose and one of us has to win.
No. Delta 7326, JeeHell 44. I'm surprised I don't have anybody. Okay. Well, we can.
So you're trying to get his attention?
Yeah. I mean, I think.
What about
he's
texting?
Gonna have
Is there
to,
any?
Well, I mean, for now we're gonna try to be somewhat realistic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, realism would have controllers, but. Short of that, the plan is to fly the RNP Zulu.
Maybe their government is shut down too.
Runway 02. And SMR. We're still online, we're still squawking, we're still good. Yeah. I mean, the sun is trying to come, you know, over the east, come up, but we're gonna be a little too early. Maybe we should go around. Just
kidding.
We're
getting a nice view over here on the right.
Yeah.
Some reds and...
Okay, we need to be mindful of the tailwind, which is nice, but make sure keep
your
going down. Well, it's mostly to not. You're going faster over the ground, so. Well, Delta is far. I misjudged. Okay, and there's a Pakistani or something like that that's coming in front of us. We should be good. People seem to be doing a great job.
So they're just separating themselves.
We can't. Yeah, there's not too many aircraft. I'm surprised we can't see. Okay, yeah, we have the people behind us. Maybe they're already much lower. I'm not sure. Okay, let me put Kathmandu in the progress page, and I'm going to put the runway 02, 76 miles away. Yeah, this guy did whatever he needed to do. I don't know what... Is Delta frozen? Delta might not... I don't know. Maybe they disconnected and then they fly, you know, offline. That's kind of a last resort. So the field elevation, let's do the we'll do the approach checklist at like 20,000 feet. Field elevation is 4395. We're on auto. We're showing 4400, so that's right. So we need to be mindful of that. 15,000 is kind of, or 10,000. I want to start sooner than that. Start slowing down. Probably no more than 250. See what happens if I do this. Artificially putting a constraint. Okay, here we go. Kathmandu, RNP Zulu, runway 02. Delta is not an infinite spot. I don't know where he is, but he's... Okay, I just noticed I didn't put the approach here. That's like that. Oh, there we go.
2064, the WorldFlight approach to Kathmandu. Do any of you guys have any ATC?
I'm on my two settle.
Not sure what he was asking for. So what's the minimum? 4620. Let's put that here. Okay, we have the preceding aircraft on TCAS, so that's good. We finish this and then we'll do the approach checklist. Zulu. From Rattan. From Rattan Creek? Arnav Zulu. Okay, let's do the approach checklist, please.
Coming up. Briefing.
Completed.
ECAM status.
Is normal.
Seatbelts.
Signs are on.
Barrel ref.
1016 is the best I have. And yeah, well, what's the transition? 135. Okay, so it's below that. Okay, set.
MBADH.
Just put it in 4620 per chart.
And engine mode selector.
Normal. Thank you. Approach checklist completed. So you see, there's a little bit of a V curve. We're shooting for that valley, but we'll have to snake our way. Now, why is my terrain not displayed? That is not normal. What happened when you press terrain? Okay. You have terrain, but I don't?
How's that?
Well, I guess I'll have the weather, you'll have the terrain.
Okay.
Okay, we're leveling off. And we'll slow down 250. SMR at 6 miles. Kathmandu traffic, GL44 approaching the SMR VOR at flight level 150, speed 250 knots, shooting the RNP Zulu, runway 02, Kathmandu.
Confirm 02.
Unless the popular vote in front of us is 20, but we were planning for 02, yes. slow down. Next 11 flight. Did you say 02? So Gurus. Gurus should be 11.5. Guess that's the waypoint that got overwritten. That's the aircraft in front of us.
On line 1181.
Look at those mountains. They're pretty tall. That is a really nice view. So 11.5 at Gurus is what we're going for. And it's max 200. Okay, but this one is red 10 at 10.5. Interesting. Nothing at Gurus. Red 10 max. Okay. Keep the descent a little faster so that we can be at 10.5. Charts are a little bit conflicting each other. Okay, let's go standard pressure. Would be lovely to have an ATIS, but I don't think we have that luxury. Now we can ask an aircraft on the ground. Okay, we need to go 10.5. Little high. After that, 8700 at KT. So we can roll that down.
MI2 traffic. 5 November, holding short of runway 02, behind the landing aircraft, backtrack, line up runway 02.
Oh, the closest mountain are dark. I think that's the little valley we want to shoot through. It's gonna be something. Okay, we should have done those check. Let's say we're clear for the RNP Zulu. Definitely have to slow down.
Traffic 925 November is going to backtrack to 02 just now. We'll report clear.
Oh, wait a second. Gurus was only 11.5. Am I gonna put us in the mountain here?
Please don't do that.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. How did that work? I mean, we're kind of visual, but let's slow down. 200 if we can. Okay, heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Flaps 1.
That's one.
Kathmandu traffic, KLM 2064, Boeing 737 is now over Ratan for the RMP approach 02.
Yeah, we're avoiding this mountain. That's good. Arm the.
Let's
okay,
avoid all of them.
All of them.
All of them. Por favor, please.
Okay, flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
On the approach. Final lap. Let's go gear down to help with.
Is down.
Kathmandu traffic GL44 starting the RNP Zulu approach into Kathmandu runway 02 at KT 530, 8,700 feet.
Look at the moon. Look at the moon, sweetie.
Okay. Let's go 160. Look how we're going around this mountain here. It's
do you need me to
no,
change
no,
this one?
Well, it's a VFR field basically. Okay, we are nicely on profile.
This is just beautiful. You're losing the moon. Over that way.
Okay. How many track miles when we get to 10-ish, which is now? So final approach is 142. We'll keep 160 for a little longer. We are maintaining profile. You can see departing traffic. They have to kind of take 02 and do a 270. I mean, you see those mountains, right? That is giganormous. So it's. Alright, let's go flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Cabin crew, take your seat for arrival.
Cabin crew, take seats for arrival.
The visibility is not great.
Yeah, runway 02 approach.
522. Supposed to be at 6270. I wonder if there's 100 feet. Okay, I see the runway threshold. Kathmandu traffic GL44 on the RNP Zulu, 6 miles out, Kathmandu. Okay, we'll slow down. There's landing traffic. Okay, flaps full. Might as well be.
They are full.
It's. I think he landed. He hasn't vacated quite yet, but.
1,000.
Checked. Yeah, what? Yeah, I have no idea why I don't have terrain. Okay, although the PAPI say we're a little low, but you know. Okay, landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue. Alright, from now on, it's manual landing. On control.
KLM 2064 is on a short final now to runway 02. Tower
oh, short.
118 what?
Oh, there's a controller?
118.10.
Sounds like it.
118.10. Thank you.
Well, it's really okay. That's where next year you need to be able to do the radio. Tower GL44 landing runway 02.
GL44 open, variable 2 knots, 06 foot left.
Runway 02 clear to land GL44. Okay, yeah, I kinda
500.
lost track. The PAPI don't seem right at all. We're
above.
not high.
minimum Tower, very good morning. Model cargo 420, 2 miles to Hampton, Arna 290.
I mean, it's a display is threshold, but still.
50, we thought you were not online, so 30 about that, but we are on the short final right now.
20, retard.
That's right, we just popped online just now. I didn't realise that we had
Spoilers.
a vocabulary bird into Kathmandu.
Reverse green.
Continue approach.
Decel.
And KLM 2064 to the land number 202.
Now we need to find an exit. I can't make
There's
this
one.
Yeah, that's right. What about this
70
one?
knots.
Stations requiring clearance or push back and taxi instructions. Kathmandu ground is online. The frequency will now be...
Because there's a plane behind us.
See, there's the moon.
121.9. 121.9 for anybody on the ground.
Here it comes.
JeeHell 44, Kathmandu, 121.9 for ground.
121.1 JeeHell 44. Alright, I didn't know how much spacing the KLM, you know, he called short final when we were on short finals, so. Let me get the charts. I'm not sure exactly where we vacated. Yeah, this is not going to show it to me. Kathmandu ground JeeHell 44 runway 02 vacated. I got the wrong frequency. Oh, I didn't switch. Oh, that's TAR. 1219er. Kathmandu ground JeeHell 44 vacated 02.
JeeHell 44, Kathmandu, hello. Have you... Which direction are you facing currently?
We're facing west, so we started or turn on 2 Foxtrot.
Great, if you could take a right please, and then expect stand Delta 4, you'll be via hotel.
We'll take a right here and go to stand Delta 4 via hotel JeeHell 44.
All
Okay.
stations waiting clearance, just stand by. I'm just figuring it out. Cheers guys.
What did he say? Never clear?
No worries, thanks for being online.
Alright, so we'll take a right here.
And JeeHell 44, seems like there's someone blocking. Unfortunately, I've got really no stand for you right now, so just sort of... just have fun. For 2 minutes.
Hey, it's all fun. I'll go on this taxiway and let the incoming aircraft pass behind me.
Okay, cool, thanks.
And if we need to use taxiway grass, you know, can always do that.
Yeah, if you can taxi Foxtrot, then Golf, then you can divide there.
Foxtrot, then Golf, JeeHell 44. This Golf? Or is that
There's
grass?
a sign right here.
Yeah, but that's Foxtrot, right? What does
And
it
then
indicate?
G.
Oh, okay, on the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a plan. And D4.
And ground Virgin 91.
We got this. We got this.
Queue for clearance with everybody else. Virgin 9104, that's absolutely fine. I'll give you a call shortly. Thank you.
Okay, let's see if the ground crew can help us. Or GSX friend. D4. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, we can make this work. We're big boys and girls.
So
We
can
can
you
all
make
work
it so
together.
those things pop up
Which thing?
Outside of the
Golf
screen?
November Yankee Alpha Mike.
Didn't you used to?
Hold on. Is that SOAR Golf?
Hi, did you request clearance?
That doesn't match.
A firm. We are.
Oh, that's the runway.
3
Okay, yeah, I
above
think that's what I'm
700, we don't
doing
have any
for now.
information, there's no ATIS.
It said Gulf was left.
Yeah, yeah, it
let
doesn't
me
match
ask
the
you about
chart that
one here, please.
there's something. It's a tight turn for little nimble A320 even. There we go. Okay. Alright, clear on the left. Hey, we on the ramp now. There's just that one guy. Which way do we park here? Facing the other way, okay. Wonderful. Oh, it's so bright on the stream. Okay, D2, D3, D4. Hold up. Blind them more than we need to.
Nice landing, Captain.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we got the whole place to ourselves here. Nobody.
Hold on, I can't see. Alright, we're good. After landing checklist, I guess.
Flaps.
We got too busy.
Wondering-
Flaps are retracted.
Spoilers.
Are disarmed.
APU,
Is started.
radar,
Predictive windshield. Both
Radar.
are off. Yeah, radar is off.
predictive
So
wind shear
it's
system.
predictive.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Did you start? Yeah, you stopped my Sunday. Okay, wonderful.
Thanks. Unfortunately, I don't understand to this whole position.
Don't have a
So you can
sting.
take stand 10, I think it's available.
Okay.
10, I think it's
Wonderful.
Golf November Yankee Alpha Mike.
What's next? The parking,
Engines?
really quick. We can get the
Oh, you're gonna do
engines.
the parking
yeah. Well,
checklist?
you can get the engine off. Yeah.
Okay.
Your
Engines
clearance
are
to
off.
Destination is the dark
And
Import
parking
Delta
checklist,
departure,
AP
narrow
bleed.
transition.
Alright. Well, they don't have a lot of ground equipment, so we will stay on APU and master. Yep. So yep, it's good. APU bleed is on.
Okay, should I finish my flow before we do the parking
What else
checklist?
do you have? Let's do
External
it together just
power
to make sure.
on,
Yeah, we
APU
won't get.
master SW off.
No, that's
We're
the
not doing
point.
that. And
We
then the
we don't
fuel-
have the ground.
And fuel pumps?
That you can put off, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Tango and the cabin crew
And
are now
then
saying
the-
goodbye.
You're
We
gonna
wish you a
reset
nice
the
stay here in
chronos? Do you
Kathmandu.
wanna-
Safe
Let me.
onboard travel.
I'm gonna
Thank you for
write
flying
down
with
some
JeeHell.
stuff.
Okay, so now you want to do
is-
parking?
Yes.
Okay. AP bleed,
It might be different on because we
Engines.
want it on. Off.
seatbelts,
Off.
external lights,
As required.
fuel pumps,
Off.
parking brake.
Set. Thank you. That's the
You're
parking checklist completed. Okay, we're gonna bus our passengers. We're gonna do a quick turnaround here, get back in the queue, and do the paperwork. And we'll see you hopefully in the next long flight to Novosibirsk.
Thanks
Novosibirsk.
everyone for joining
Thank you for
us.
joining.
Really
Thanks
appreciate it.
for all of you, and in particular MB Peep. Put his name into our raffle, so he might be
So
the
excited, I'm rooting for you.
lucky winner. So we are gonna check out real soon. I'll just give you a final view of our parking position, the JeeHell aircraft in Kathmandu. We kind of parked a little far, but at least it was quite around here, not too hard to get a spot. So the bus is here. We're gonna deboard our passenger. and get a new batch of passenger. Next stop, Novosibirsk. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.